come give me a hug. If you're into getting it, you can find me in the club.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, a good one in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from Wisconsin. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Hut.
They stick with Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
A 5-yard gain on the play, and that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag out, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's going to be dreaming out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Complete to Musgrave. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Caught up with tackle. Lost the football. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they're getting the next.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go. Blue. Hut, hut.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Running left with Lloyd. So Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Down.
To the air with Love. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down. That one goes for 25 yards, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Mason will try this one with the Ducks, and they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Finds a man right side. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Tommy Malott. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long for him here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Cut down the field, Golden. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
10 cycles. Get hit.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Yellow.
line.
22. Smash. Red. Ready.
Play action. Love. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Mason gets it from the gun. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. These top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Brushes him off with ease. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
3 yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. On play action now, McCarthy. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Love now, off the play action. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself, and he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Set.
Love now. This is Reed working the right side. Galloping inside the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Slide through. Green Jack.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Another try following the sack. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Escapes the pocket. Responds to Hawkinson out right. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. In the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Mason. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Oh, brother, hits another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. And he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like...
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
Vikings 1st down.
Now we give it to Mason. Broke through the tackle. Good limp on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. We put Felton in motion left. From the 48. Stiff arm success. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. McCarthy throwing here. On the move, hit it right. That one's complete, right side. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. On now is York to kick this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers both racing them to the halftime locker room. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Moore with a return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. McCarthy to throw it. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 42. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Vikings cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Vikings 14. Dave York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Black. Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Play fake. It's Love. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Set. Ready.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Escapes the pocket. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
Black shot. Ready. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. He brings it in. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Edo blue. Here we go. Cut.
One final shot before the half. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers piling it on going into halftime. Jordan Love, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead.
Brendan McMahon
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. Short pickup to their own 31. Ezra and Cooper there to make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I just love that so much, Case. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready up!
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go!
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. McCarthy looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut down the field, Golden. Space on the right, he's got room. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Vikings 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They give to Mason. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 47. Hutchinson reels it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Let's go now! Let's go!
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow. Set.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And goes to the gun with Lloyd. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Trying for the deep ball. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout.
And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all.
First down throw. Here's Love. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. It's time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Love now, off the play action. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Headed out right. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Check White. Ready. Set.
Hand off here to Jacobs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 43 rail, 45. White. Ready?
Love from the gun. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Okay, ready?
Yards to go.
Set, ready. Black, 10 black. Blaster, 6.
Shotgun now for Love. Pass brought in by Watson. Jukes one defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Red, 60 red. Blue striker. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Claw, 10. Let's go now. Yellow, 40. Edo, blue. Hut.
Throwing again. Love. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just
Yellow,
did.
22. Fury, yellow. Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McMahon is there to tag on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63. Vikings.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Hardy on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. A run. It's Mason. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Reset it down, score him at the 38. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Going again now, McCarthy. And they pick him off again! Andrew Cooper takes it away! And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
The This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open. First and 10.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Love out of the shotgun. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, what a catch. Back in the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No, couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Love to throw. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Play action, Love. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Loves to throw again. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Once more, it's Love. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and goal on the 5-yard line.
Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get to the minute, the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up. Only when I got more money.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Has it in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. on the toss. Here's Mason. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Cut out left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So this is a Packers win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. The secretary feels good.